Hi everyone, I'm your coach Todd Hughley, and today I want to talk about swinging this club head and how important that truly is to your development as a player. And golfers spend way too much time worrying about what their body is doing and their body's getting in the way. But when they learn how to swing this, wow, do they really take off and start shooting the best scores of their life. So before we get into that, please hit the subscribe button, like the videos, comment below and share. And if I get 20 comments, I will drop a name or drop names in a hat, and I will pull them out and I will give 5 free remote lessons. So please comment on this one. Now let's get started. So I've had a philosophy ever since I first started playing that my friends taught me. Again, Jared, Trent, Justin, and Mike, they had such great swing knowledge being right out of school. And what they were taught from their coaches has been successful to thousands of other players. And it was based around swinging that club head, okay? It wasn't around the hardcore body release. Now there's 2 ways golfers release the club, okay? They shallow it and then they release with their body. Then there is the lever or hand release that I believe in, and that goes hand in hand with what we're going to talk about, which is feet together and being able to swing that club head very fast and to get in touch with your path and how to control the face. But what they learned and what they shared with me, and then like I said, when I had it all taken away, and this was a drill that once I got my game back, I went to constantly, was my feet together or this foot back, this trail foot back. But again, my feet were close together and it would just be a swing like that. And I still had a ton of distance because I was really letting that happen. And that has been ridiculously successful for my online students, which, little hint, this is probably what it's built around, is swinging this club head, understanding how to build a swing, starting shorter and then working out and how to develop certain aspects, because there is a really in-depth science behind it. And I've recorded a ton of new stuff on it, and it's very exciting. I can't wait to post it. But I guarantee you will get better. I guarantee as a member, you will get better. You will shoot lower scores. You'll hit the ball just as far, if not further, probably further, because you're going to be finding the center of the face. But if you're already a bomber, I'm going to keep you in that same area, but you're going to have more control. Now, everybody finds that funny when I talk about swinging the club head. Now, the body, I've always said, is a mobile platform. All right, that's its job, is to offset the forces of the arms and the hands and the wrists, which are your main speed producers, okay? Then how we utilize the ground and how we offset the forces with using our body is what helps us generate maximum speed. And a few years ago, I went and played a round of golf with my dad, which I recorded on YouTube, and we played with our feet together, driver, everything, and we both played really well. We had a lot of speed, and what's interesting is at the end, my dad says, you know what, that really is a fantastic way to play, because once you swing, then you can let your body turn, or as you get more comfortable, you don't need to swing with your feet together. You can kind of find that middle ground, and again, really let your body release, but generate a ton of club head speed because you're swinging your arms extremely fast. Lag is happening. The release is happening correctly. That whip, that snap of the club that everybody's looking for is happening. And it all comes from being feet together and swinging where our body turns and turns. And then even on this one, turns and turns. And Pete Cowan has talked about this. I know a few other coaches have talked about this, so it's not new. But anytime I have a friend or a student that's in trouble and they say, hey, my game just all of a sudden, I say, okay, fundamentals are good. You know, all the foundations are where they need to be. Yes. Okay. Let's start with feet together, hitting little half shots, going out, playing like that, and then just lengthening the swing out with our feet close together and then gradually widening our feet. And I always get the same text back. Best round I shot all year, best round I've shot in years. I should probably play like that all the time. This should be how golfers play. And it's amazing the golfers that do play with their feet closer together and focus on swinging the club head and then learning how to control the face. I'll use my friend Terry Brown as an example. He came in for a tournament for, we had a reunion. He wasn't a golfer. We taught him to do this. Just swing like this, okay? And then learn how to control that face. After about 6 holes, he was a monster. And he's 42, you know, reasonably athletic. But he picked up on the swinging of the club head so fast because it's natural. It's something we know how to do. It's not all this complicated BS. And in the end of the day, all we're trying to do is swing that as fast as we can and control it. And what I coach on my website does that. So if you're struggling right now, get your feet together and start hitting some little pitches, okay? And start building from there, lengthening it out, or start with the foot back drill, same thing, and swing the club head. Completely forget what your body's doing, except we do want it to release to the target. It is an incredible way to play. You will probably shoot your best scores of the year when you go out and play that way. You're going to be blown away, and it's eye-opening stuff. So feet together or the trail foot back, focus on swinging that club head, and you're going to play your best. Get your path dialed in, get that club face control dialed in. You might hit a couple wild shots while you're warming up just because your body's going, okay, I'm getting used to some new patterns here. And then once your brain says, okay, I know what you want me to do, you're going to be off and running. But if you have any questions on this, let me know.